There is the famous saying, Hashem helps those who help themselves. Uverachecho Hashem bechol asher taseh. Hashem will bless you with everything that you do. The Rebbe always emphasizes in his talks that about the ma'asenu va'avodatenu b'meshech zman hagalut, our work, our actions during the times of exile. This week's parsha, which coincides with the 10th of Shvat, the day that the Rebbe took over or assumed the leadership of the Lubavitch movement, and in turn leading the Jewish world in our generation, in 1950, at the passing of the previous Rebbe, this week's Torah reading is about the Exodus, Yetziat Mitzrayim. Who doesn't know the story of the Exodus? Pesach, story of the Exodus. Wow. We are reminded, we are commanded to remember Yetziat Mitzrayim, the Exodus, twice a day. We make Kiddush on Shabbos and on Yom Tov, on holidays. Zeichar Yetziat Mitzrayim, it is to remember the Exodus. Let us, on this Shabbos and in preparation to this Shabbos, I invite everyone to put ourselves at a higher realm. Imagine the Exodus in our days. Imagine the redemption of Moshiach actually taking place. Imagine the Exodus of this Corona now taking place, and how we will look back and how we're going to get out of this Corona. Let's put ourselves at a state that is above and beyond the here and now and the challenges, but imagine, talk, celebrate in a Shabbos-dik way the Exodus. Is it possible? Is it within our reach? Well, it was within our reach even before the Exodus took place. When one reads the Parsha of this week, and I encourage everyone to read the Parsha, Parashat Bo, one will see an amazing chain of events and how things took place. The plague of darkness right before the last plague, before the Exodus. Darkness. No one could get out of one's place. No one sees each other. Isolation. Being closed in. Imprisoned. Plague of darkness. Then comes, before that, the Exodus. Hashem is commanding the Jewish people through Moshe that they should prepare, and on the 14th of the Jewish month of Nisan, they should bring the offering of Pesach, the Paschal lamb, eating it with matzah, no chametz, matzah only. That's while they're in exile, while they're in Egypt, before the 10th plague of the firstborn, to celebrate the Exodus that will take place the following morning, the following day, at midday. That night, and the Jewish people are doing that. They're preparing the lamb from the 10th of the month, getting ready, and on the 14th, they're bringing the lamb, offering to Hashem, thanking God for the Exodus that is going to take place. Then the plague of the firstborn is taking place in the middle of the night. On the 15th at midday, they're going out of Egypt. Hashem took out the army of Hashem, Tzivis Hashem Me'eretz Mitzrayim, from the land of Egypt. On the way out, something happened. The bread didn't have time to rise, and they had matzah. So twice matzah. First one, they were commanded. Second one just happened. The bread didn't have time to rise. They were in a rush. So yes, they were able to put themselves in a state of Exodus and celebrate the Exodus before even it took place. The Rebbe in 1950, just a short few years after the devastation of the Holocaust, the Rebbe is starting leadership of a small movement at the time and empowering each one of us that yes, you could make a change. A powerful talk of the Rebbe then. Legt sich nicht gefährlich im Busim. Don't put yourself wings and think that things are going to fly on their own. Don't think I'm going to do it for you. You'll do it, and I'm not holding back from helping you, from helping each other, from assisting and making things happen. Very powerful message. More on this message, I invite everyone to join as the community of Alberta, Calgary, and Edmonton are going to celebrate and witness an hour's documentary starting with the Havdalah service, a Havdalah prayer on Saturday night, this coming Shabbos, Motzei Shabbat, 7 p.m. in Calgary and in Edmonton, which will begin with Havdalah and then with Rabbi Shochat of Britain, who is going to lead and introduce an evening dedicated to exploring the Rebbe's belief in the power of an individual. That's the Rebbe's leadership that is now 70 years of the Rebbe trusting each and every one of us that yes, we could put ourselves at a different state, elevating ourselves, getting ourselves out of the current, looking at the tomorrow. Between now and Saturday night and Motzei Shabbos, I encourage everyone to do everything in our power to celebrate this Shabbos, to welcome this Shabbos that is the 10th of Shvat, Parashat Bo, the Shabbos of the Exodus, the Shabbos of the Rebbe's leadership that has changed the way the world is thinking. Despite everything, the Rebbe has introduced Moshiach to the world and the world to Moshiach. He made it a topic that is imminent and that we all talk about it. Moshiach is not anymore in the books. Moshiach is something that, amen, may it happen. Well, let's imagine that world. Let's imagine the world that is beyond Corona, beyond COVID-19, beyond the pandemic, beyond isolation, a good world of health, a world of peace, a world of tranquility. Good Shabbos, Shabbat Shalom. Happy anniversary of the Rebbe's leadership, of empowering each and every one of us of the last 70 years. May we bring Moshiach into our own life, bring redemption, reveal the light, the hidden light that is within us, and celebrate the future, which is in a minute from now. Make the change of bringing light into darkness, the light of positive, beautiful, smiley world, and a world of goodness and kindness. Amen. Good Shabbos, Shabbat Shalom.